Okay, so I just wanted to touch on a subject that a lot of us probably don't really think about too often, especially living out in Wyoming, even South Dakota. So the other day I went to visit my family and I took my 5 younger siblings to this like little pull off on the side of the road, where there's a little swing set. There were some rocks the boys and I could climb on and stuff. Well, we got there and there was this white minivan sitting there. Just, I didn't think anything of it. So I took the boys up to play on the rocks. One of my sisters, she went to sit on the swings, and I saw her go over there. I knew exactly where she was. I walked around, climbing on the rocks with the boys, 10 minutes. Then the next thing you know, my sister, she comes up to me and she goes, I was sitting on the swing and this lady gets out of this white van and she has a puppy with her, and I wasn't paying attention, and the lady just asked me if I wanted to come over and pet her puppy, and asked me, isn't her puppy cute? But my sister, thankfully she was smart enough, she didn't go with the lady. She didn't go over and pet the puppy. I mean, we're all animal lovers, so that honestly would have been natural for her to go and pet the puppy, because, that's just kind of thing we do. But she was smart enough and she didn't. She came up to me and told me about it. And honestly, that could have ended up being very bad. There was a man in the van with the lady. I saw later when we left, he was in the front seat. But my sister very well could have been a victim of sex trafficking. She is at the age where she is a prime target for that. So yeah, after that, like after she told me what happened, I kept them all very close to me. I made sure I could see them all. Like, no matter where I was able to see each child. And the van was still sitting there when we left, but it's out there. You don't think about it. It could happen to you. Where my family lives, it's not a big town. And honestly, they don't get a lot of tourists out there. But, it was there. My sister could have very well been taken. I would not have noticed until it was too late. So I was sitting there thinking, okay, if she had been taken, I was solely responsible for her. My mom had let me take all 5 of them out. We had gone it was this little fun place they wanted to show me. And my sister's old enough, I wasn't thinking about having to keep an eye on her, because I knew where she was, but I didn't think about, having to watch her. And I'm just thinking, if that had happened to her, for the rest of my living days, I would not have forgiven myself if she had been a victim of that. So I just wanted to kind of make you guys aware that, even in small towns, it's there. A small town in Wyoming. And it was so innocent. Like, it was this pull-off, where people just driving by, can pull off and take a break, have a picnic, just, let the kids stretch their legs, let the pets stretch their legs. It was a minivan, kind of a family car. So, we gotta watch for it. It's not obvious. These people that do this, they make it look completely innocent. Because, obviously, I didn't even think about it. When I pulled up, I'm like, okay, there's a white van sitting there. I honestly thought, maybe there was kids in there because it was a minivan. But I'm just so thankful to God that He protected my sister and that she was smart enough to walk away from that situation and come and get me. I mean, yeah, so